Hi guys, just me with the news updates this month, and I'll be starting with the updates from the EMEA region. Firstly, in Azerbaijan, towards the end of December last year, there was quite a lot of chatter from the industry advising that existing AZS certificates that cover EMC and safety aspects of the product in Azerbaijan are no longer sufficient to prove full compliance for newly imported products, and that a separate EMC certificate must be sought with immediate effect. However, considering no official announcements were available in the public domain, Eleos have been investigating this further, and following a detailed consultation with the Accreditation Authority of Azerbaijan, we can confirm that while discussions on this topic are ongoing, there has been no official publication or change in regards to type approval legislation in Azerbaijan, and any AZS type approval certificate covering both EMC and safety remains valid and requires no update at this stage. We'll issue another update once an official decision is reached in this regard, and will confirm whether any change to regulations will be applied retrospectively or will only apply to new applications. In Russia, Presidential Decree number 719 was signed and came into effect late last year, abolishing Russia's Federal Communications Agency, or FAC, and transferring its functions to the Ministry of Digital Development, Communications and Mass Communications of the Russian Federation. The transition will take place over the next 5 months. It's understood that new civil servants may need to be appointed. However, no significant delays are anticipated in processing FAC approvals, and the procedure remains unchanged. South Africa NRCS are finally accepting applications to IEC 62368. Eleos have received our first 3 approval certificates to this standard over the past 2 weeks. And finally, in the UAE, following the public consultation process in August and September, TRA have recently published their new UWB and short-range device regulation. A copy can be found on the links attached to this video. Moving on to the APAC region now. Indonesian regulator SDPPI have updated their accredited laboratories list, with the new list effective from the 21st of January this year and remaining valid for a period of 6 months. Test reports from laboratories on the SDPPI accredited list negate the need for local testing, making the approval process faster and smoother, so extra labs added to the list should be welcome news for manufacturers. For a copy of the current list, please get in touch. In Hong Kong, the Office of the Communications Authority have published their new table of frequency allocations, updating the April 2020 version. There are a lot of changes, so I'd encourage you to check out the article on the news page of our website. However, very briefly, the changes include updates in maritime mobile band around 156 MHz to 162 MHz, updates to reflect WRC 19, and the addition of a new annex on the revisions of Region 3 allocations. In Malaysia, Sirin released an announcement advising that mandatory voice-over LTE verification will be required for all relevant equipment from the 15th of February this year. From this date, test reports should be issued to IR92, TS30 or equivalent standards by an accredited laboratory. For existing interim approval certificates for equipment with voice-over LTE functionality, which have a certificate expiry date of up to the 30th of June, the approval holder should submit the test reports before the 30th of June this year in order to receive a full approval. For new applications, the applicant can still apply for an interim approval if the voice-over LTE reports are not yet available, though the reports must be filed before the 30th of June in order to convert to a full approval certificate. Moving on to the LATAM region now. Colombian regulator Mintic has extended the commenting period for its public consultation on the use of the 6 GHz band, with comments now being received up until the 29th of January. So if you're interested in this, you better act immediately. The consultation document can be downloaded from the links attached to this video. Also, Guyana's new regulator, the Telecommunications Agency, which replaced the National Frequency Management Unit, is now fully up and running, and the processing of type approval applications has been resumed. That's all for this month. Links to most of the documents mentioned in this update are included as links to the video, but if you have any questions or need any additional information, then please do get in touch.